hide my hatred for men anymore. See, back in the day, I used to know that I had this feeling inside of me, but I didn't know how to express it. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to say anything that would get me canceled or get me having people being mad at me, or because I kind of know that like hatred for anybody is not good for your soul. So I always try to cover it up and call it other things or like excusing and stuff like that. But baby, I ain't doing that no more. When I meet a guy, I tell him straight up from the jump, I do not like guys. But more specifically, I hate guys. I am a misandrist, and I stand 10 toes down on it, and I say it with my chest now. Like I said, I didn't always say it with my chest because I was a little bit too scared. But it then got to the point where it's just like, no, I'm not scared of anything. I'm not scared of being canceled. I'm not scared of people being mad at me. I'm not scared of the men being in my comments. I don't care. But I do want to get one thing straight. My hatred for men is not the same type of hatred that like races have. Like the way that a white person would feel about a black person. Like if you just see a black person out just in public minding their own business and you just see a black person and you're like, ugh, like your face is turning red and your face is scrunching up because you just hate those black people, you know.
Ma'am, you can't change it. Like you can't pick and choose what the word hate means. Words have meanings. You said you hate men. Stand on it. Stand on it. Let the people who actually, who know you, because she's a good looking woman. Obviously she has a red flag right under her neck right here on her chest. That will be a big ass red flag. So after you look at the pretty face, you gotta look right under her neck on her chest. That's a red flag, right? But she's a good looking woman. So I see, even if she claims all these things, still she's gonna get men in the inbox. Some guys don't really care. Some guys love toxic things, right? But can you imagine if a man made the same video? How quick he would get canceled? They hate men. The same men who they call when their cars break down, the same men who build the apartments they live in, the same men they call when, a pipe bursts in their house, the same men they call to fix their houses, the same men they call, you know, when they need some type of help, the same men who drive trucks to deliver the food that they buy to eat in the grocery stores, those same men, they hate them.
I don't feel that way. I don't see a man like out in the wild and be like, oh, fucking, he's a man.
Yeah, you hate men.
You know,
Stand
I
on it.
don't feel like that. I do feel like that when the man tries to insert himself in my life or in my space in any type of way. That's when I get that nigga, that's when I get that rage feeling. But no, I don't just like see men out in the wild be like, oh my god, I hate y'all so much. You know what I mean? My brain don't operate like that. But let you try to talk to me, let you try to, whether it's online, in person, or whatever. If you try to talk to me, then that's when my anger fuels. But outside of that, yeah, like I said, I used to be so scared to just talk about it or whatever, but I'm not no more, baby. It's like we need to keep it real. And I think if all people just said stood 10 toes down on whatever it is, whatever they are, whether you racist, misogynist, misandrist, homophobic, whatever you are, I think we need to start saying straight up what we are and the things that we don't like to give people the opportunity. Like I'm telling you, like, sir, I don't like men. I'm a misandrist. You might.
The issue is you guys pick and choose who you want to cancel. So when men say things like you are saying, you want them canceled right away. You're like, oh, we are women. We are scared for our lives. Oh my God, he said he hates women. Oh my God, he's going to attack us. All these things, cancel him, make him lose his job, things like that. You know, until you are fair, and if you can let men say what you are saying without trying to cancel them or do nothing to them, until then, what you're saying is not okay. Because for me, what hurts me, what I'm really worried about, is the fact that there's a high chance this woman has a son and is going to raise a son. There's a high chance she has a daughter and she's going to raise a daughter who hates men too. Because remember, what she's saying, she didn't just grow up to learn this. This comes from her childhood. What you're hearing from what she's saying is childhood trauma, generational curses. This is what we call generational curses. Because I can guarantee you, most likely she's from a single mother household. You know why? Because if the dad wasn't there, if the mom hated the dad, guess what the kids are watching? The kids are watching. They're looking at the mom's actions. Oh, mom hates dad. Mom talks bad about dad. Guess what? I'm gonna hate dad too. And then she grows up, no relationship with the dad. Guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna hate men. Because we have heard so many times that a daughter's first love is her daddy. But if she didn't find that love, if the dad wasn't there, or if the mom was keeping her from the dad, because some women do that too, they keep their kids from their fathers. Guess what? She's gonna grow up hating men. But the issue is, she interacts with men every day in society, and she doesn't even think about it. The apartment she sleeps in, men built that. The policeman she calls, because when she calls the police, she's not hoping that female police cops show up. No, she's hoping men actually show up to help whatever is going on. When her car breaks down, she's hoping AAA women don't show up. It's AAA men that show up. You feel me? So it's just crazy the times we live in. And if you look at the comments, women agree with her. See, I found my people. Hating men is like hating racists. Justified. Imagine men were saying these things, man. And what scares me, she may say all these things, but she may still have a boyfriend. There's a chance there's a man who sleeps next to this woman. That's what scares me.
I won't get away from me. If I was somebody told me, if somebody was like, look, I don't like big girls, get away from me, I can't stand you fat fuckers, I'd be like, oh, well, I'll stay away from you. Or if a racist person was like, yeah, I don't like you N-words, get away from here, I'd be like, thank you for letting me know. And I just feel like if everybody just said it with their chest and stop being so damn scary, then we could get further. We could get further if we stop being afraid to say what we really are.
And this is a wake-up call to all men. I know some of you guys, you have seen so many of these videos, so you've stopped approaching women. Like she said, as soon as you approach her in public, oh mama, you look good, I'd like to take you out, she's gonna tell you she hates men. So this is one of the reasons guys have stopped approaching women in public. And some women obviously are crying, complaining, oh, men are not men anymore, they're not approaching us. But which man in his right senses is gonna watch this video and get excited about approaching a woman in public so that you can be accused falsely of something? Look here, look at this comment. I'm married and I feel this way. This woman is literally married. She sleeps next to a man, but the man doesn't know he's sleeping with the devil. Men have ruined this world, but she has a man. She's married. If I don't know, if anyone knows this woman's husband, please, and please, you need to tell this guy. Oh my God, I would be damned if I find out the person I lay next to hates my gender, man or woman. Oh my God, I'll be so afraid. Look at all these. I mean, I get it. It's a feminist, but this is scary. Like I told you, she may say all these things, but she may have a man. She may have a boyfriend. She may even be married, like this woman. She literally says she's married, but she hates men. This is scary, man. So some of you guys are dating and married to women who hate men, and you don't even know it. You are sleeping next to someone who could poison you anytime. You're sleeping next to someone who could end your life anytime. So watch out, man. Anyway, man, link down below to all the videos. What do you guys think about that?